Good morning and welcome to another edition of Mindful Monday with Helena. We are very happy to have her lead us in an introduction to mindfulness. Helena is going to practice with us this morning mindfulness through breathing and Yoga Nidra, which can help all of us shift into a place of love. So we're very excited and very grateful that we have Helena here today. We're grateful to the Yonkers Public Library and also to the Westchester County legislator Ruth Walter for her support for wellness programs, and to each and every one of you for being part of our wellness community. Helena, we're ready to go on our mindfulness journey.
Awesome. Thank you so much, C. It's so nice to be here on Monday mornings with all of you guys. And it's so nice to see so many of you coming back week after week. As you know, we start with the chair yoga first, and then we do the Yoga Nidra. And just a quick reminder about the sankalpa and the inner sanctuary. So we're working with the koshas, right? We're traveling through the 5 koshas. I have my kosha dolls here. And the sankalpa is the heart's intention. And the inner sanctuary is a place where you can go. So in a guided meditation, I take you to a place, and maybe you don't want to go there. And you don't have to. You can choose to either follow me or go wherever you'd like. And one of the places you can go is your inner sanctuary. So, and this is an idea we can apply anywhere in our lives. Just because someone tells me to do something that I don't have to, I have a choice. I can say yes or I can say no. And then, as you know, we decided that we're going to end at 10 instead, so we have a little bit more time because I felt I kind of rushed through the chair yoga. All right, guys, let's start this. So I'm starting here, sitting on the chair. What I like about chair yoga is that it can be done anywhere. It can be done sitting waiting at the bus or at the office or in the kitchen or anywhere. And you can just practice it for 5 minutes, and that I find that helpful. So we're just going to start by moving our feet, placing our feet about hip distance apart, just notice the earth underneath us. And then maybe adding the hands, just moving the hands a little bit. Getting into our bodies in this place. And then placing the hands on my knees, sitting up tall. We've been talking about the pit of the belly. So that's a place in it's like 2 inches below or a little bit below your navel, and right in is the back abdominal wall. That's where we get the core support, like in plank pose. If I did plank pose, I can either use my back muscles to lift myself up, or I can use the core support to support my body. And we need both, but this is more important. So that point goes in and up, in and up, in and up. Lengthening the spine, rooting the sit bones into the chair and earth. And the crown of the head is reaching up towards the sky. And then just notice how my physical body, the first kosha, what does my physical body feel like today? Are there any aches or pains? What do I feel? Can I feel my feet, my hands? And then moving into the second kosha, just notice your breath. Pranayama kosha. Noticing the inhale, noticing the exhale. And then if you'd like, you can place your hands on your belly. And so on the inhale, allow the belly to expand. And on the exhale comes, the navel comes closer to the spine. Inhale, the belly expands. Exhale, navel comes closer to the spine. And then just like we did last week, we're going to place the hands on your lower ribs, and this time use the inhale to expand the ribs out towards the sides. So inhale, and notice how the ribs can expand out towards the sides. Exhale, you can gently push the rib cage closer towards the middle. Inhale, expand to the sides. Exhale, release back in. And then placing the thumbs in your armpits like, like wings. And then I like to put my tops of my fingers on my collarbones. And then see if you can bring the inhale up to this part of your body, the top part or the upper part of your lungs. I find this much harder because there are a lot of bones and muscles and stuff up here, but that's okay. I can still imagine to bring my inhale into this part of my body. And maybe one day I'm successful and one day I'm not so successful. That's all right. And then the last thing, I'm going to place the hands on, on the top of my back body, top of my shoulders. And then try to breathe into my hands here. So that would be the top back part of the lungs. And I'm just noticing the difference. So when I put my hands on my belly, it was easy for me to feel the expansion. Here it's much harder. And then release the hands back down on your feet. Let the head go a little bit. And then maybe just start shifting from side to side on the chair. So from sit bone to sit bone. And then whenever you're ready, start switching from back to front, forward and backward. And notice how the sit bones are moving on top of the chair. And you can stay with this, or if you'd like, you can start to play with circles, making circles. Going first in one direction and then in the other. And then try to move in any other way. So I'm just suggesting a few ways, but you can move whatever way you like. So trying to move in some kind of crazy way that no one ever moved before. Maybe an 8, maybe a 9, maybe, I don't know, like some kind of way, some way of moving. And then eventually finding your back to stillness. I like to check in with the earth again. I have my feet touching the floor. The pit of the belly goes in and up. That gives me and my spine support. I'm releasing the hip bones down. I'm trusting the earth and the chair to hold and support me. And I'm allowing the crown of the head to reach up. Neck is long and loose. Maybe rotating the shoulders a little bit. All right. And now we're going to combine the first two koshas, the physical body with the breath. So I'm going to inhale my arms up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. One more time, inhale up. And this time, exhale the right arm down, let that be heavy, and then reach the left hand up and over, up and over. You can stay here, or you can add the cat-cow. So inhale, look up, coming into slight back bend, exhale, look down, rounding the back, and then moving in between those two places. Inhale, look up, exhale, look down. All right, inhale, come back up, stay there in neutral for a moment. Maybe picking some apples. And then when you're ready, letting the left arm go heavy, right arm reaches up and over, up and over. You can stay here, chipping in with the connection with the sit bones, or you can add the cat-cow. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. And notice how the spine is back bending and rounding. Opening up on the inhale, rounding on the exhale. And then when you're ready, come back up, pick some apples. Notice how the sides get longer and opens up. All right, let's come to still and clasp the hands, turn them around, maybe straighten the elbows. Neck is still long and loose. Maybe I'm reaching the hands up really high, 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 and then releasing the shoulders back down, but my elbows stay straight. Stay there, check in with your breathing. What kind of breathing are you using now? Is it helpful to you, or can you change the breathing in any way? What's going on with the pit of the belly? Are you still giving yourself core support by bringing that pit of the belly in and up, in and up? All right. Release the arms down for a moment. Shake it out and then inhale back up. Exhale and twist to the right. I like to hang my arm around the back of the chair, and this week that works. If you remember a couple of weeks ago, I could not twist very far on this side and I let my arm just hang there. So every week is going to be different. I'm still pushing into the base of the big toes to stay connected with the earth. And then inhale, arms back up, stay there a moment, let the spine recover, and then twist to the other side. So I noticed today that this side is a little tighter for me. I'm using the inhale to open up the places that are tight, and maybe on the exhale I can release a little bit deeper, or not. tight. Bring the arms back up on the inhale. And then exhale and place the hands back on your knees. We're going to do the cat-cow. So I like to start with the exhale and round the back. Inhale, coming into my back bend. Exhale, round. Inhale into your back bend. Keep on moving on your, following your own breath. You know the drill. And then coming back to neutral, walk the feet together, big toes to touch, heels slightly apart, just like you would keep the feet if you were in standing Tadasana. Now, we're going to fold forward, but I really want to focus on the pit of the belly and the support you get there, especially when you get up. So think about the pit of the belly, so bring it in and up, in and up. There's a roundness. And then forward and over, all the way down, clasp the head, hold on to opposite elbows, heavy, heavy. Just stand there. Inhale, big exhale. And how heavy can you allow that head to get? Now release the hands back on the floor. Find the pit of the belly and try to find that support at the back abdominal wall that's going to help you lift back up. So that's different. It's like different. I can lift up with my back muscles, or I can lift up with the support from the back abdominal wall. So with and the inhale and other, there are a lot of things that can help us, but so that's notice what part of the body you're using. I tend to use my back muscles. That doesn't end well. If I use my core support, I feel much better. But I have to access them and use them. Okay, let's work with the hips. So starting with the right knee, just lifting it up and out, up and out, up and out a few times to open up that hip joint. And then eventually into the figure 4, which is like a pigeon pose, right? Sitting up tall, tall, tall. This foot is flexed. I like to use my elbow to gently push that knee out a little bit. We're looking for discomfort, no pain. Discomfort, no pain. Maybe I stay here. My hips are very tight. Maybe your hips are open. Maybe you can fold forward easily. That is hard for me. I can fold a little bit, but after a while, it's like it's not helpful. So I'm gonna back off and find a place of discomfort, not pain. And then eventually sliding the knees together, turn away from that knee into another twist. And then releasing back to neutral. Okay, big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. And then start to move that left knee up and out, up and out. And then when you feel ready, come into the pigeon pose, the number 4, figure 4. Foot is flexed to protect the knee, sitting up tall, tall, tall. This side is tighter for me today. I have like right side today. That's interesting. Swami Kripalu said, the highest form of spiritual practice is self-observation without judgment. Self-observation without judgment. I'm just observing what's going on without judging. And then I do take action from that, but okay, slide the knees together, sit up tall, 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 coming into one more twist. And then releasing back to neutral. Okay, this time bring the knees, the feet wider than your hips. And then I like to use my elbows on my knees. The tailbone is rooting into the earth, kind of the head is going up and forward. So this is like an upside down happy baby. This is a great place to feel that core support. Am I just like releasing my belly down, or can I like round it? Can I bring that pit of the belly in and up, in and up? So this is like slightly rounding of in the hips and lower back. You can stay here, or you can bring your arms or your hands down. You can walk your hands forward to lengthen the spine. Knee stays wide. I'm still pushing into the base of the big toe. And then maybe walking the hands towards the chair, dropping the head. Head is heavy. And then walking the hands forward. Before you come up now find that core support. And see if you can lift yourself up from the belly and not the back. Maybe you have no idea what I'm talking about. I'm not explaining this well, but like, it's a process. Okay. Bringing the feet back to hip distance, and then put the hands on your shoulders, and then start swimming forward. So opening up the shoulders, and then maybe go the other way. And then maybe come up with other ways of moving. Like, how can you move your shoulders? How can you open up your shoulders? Coming up with new ways of moving the elbows and shoulders. All right, coming to stillness, and then gently twisting from side to side. So start gently, notice how this feels in your body, and then decide, where do you want to go from here? Do you want to make bigger movements or smaller movements, or maybe you don't want to do any movements, or maybe you want to do something completely different. It's your choice, you are in charge. All right, release. Now let's add one more thing. Bring the hands and the elbows or the forearms together. And then if you'd like, you can bring the arms up and come into a gentle back bend. This is hard for me to hold my elbows together. And then exhale and come back or round a little bit. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, round. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, round. and release. Okay, we're gonna move up to standing. So find that pit of the belly, hands are facing, reaching forward, reaching forward. Can you get that core support helping you to stand up? Nice. All right, and let's do 3 sound salutations here. Okay, inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way back up. Exhale, down the midline. Same thing, inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way back up. Exhale, down the midline. Last time, inhale, arms up. Exhale, up and over. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way back up. Exhale down the midline and then stay there in Anjali Mudra, holding your own heart in between your hands. With self-love and self-compassion. What does your heart really desire? What is your heart's deepest longing? And then open your eyes, release Anjali Mudra, and then we're going to move into the Yoga Nidra part of the practice. So I prefer to lay down. So I would lay down like this, with a bolster under my knees, and maybe a blanket on top. It's warm in my room, so I don't think I would need it, but I don't know what it feels like in your house or where you are. You can also do it seated. So I'm going to read a script. And as you know, most of it is the same from week to week. What is different is the journey and the sense perception. So getting ready for the Yoga Nidra. And this is a guided meditation. You can choose to follow me, or you can choose to go and somewhere else. If I take you to a place that you don't like, you don't have to go there. Okay, so let's start. Let your body sink into the floor. Feel the earth underneath you, holding and supporting you. At this time, nothing else matters. Nowhere to go, nothing to do. Remain still for deep nourishment. Repeat these words in your mind. I am awake and aware. I am awake and aware. Now, imagine yourself in a place that feels peaceful and friendly, protected and supportive. It may be outside in nature or somewhere inside. This is your inner sanctuary. Feel yourself here and begin to see all the details around you. The light, the colors, any objects. See yourself in this protected place. Sensing the comforting energy. Supportive, calm, and protected. At any time during practice, you can guide yourself back here. If anything feels odd or too intense, go back to your inner sanctuary. Your inner sanctuary is always here. It is a part of who you are. Bring your awareness to your upper body. Aware of breath in your heart space. The easy rise and fall of breath in your chest. Now, go inward. Deep inside and listen. Listen to your heart. Deep listening. What does it say? What is my heart's deepest longing? What does my heart desire? Your heart may speak in words, colors, songs, images, or something else. Allow your heart to speak its truth. From your heart's longing, create a positive statement in present tense as though it's already happening. It could be something like, I release the weight of the past to receive the gift of the present. Now, state your heart's wish 3 times to yourself as the truth. Bring your awareness to your belly. Notice your navel center. Notice the expansion on the inhale and the soft release on the exhale. Navel rising on the inhale, yielding to earth on exhale. From your navel center, bring awareness to your pelvis. Right hip, right upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of the foot, sole of the foot. Sense your whole right foot. Feel the right calf, back of knee, hamstring, pelvis. Notice your left hip. left upper leg, knee, lower leg, ankle, top of foot, sole of the foot. Sense the whole left foot. Feel the left calf, back of knee, left hamstring, and pelvis. Bring awareness to navel center, solar plexus, rib cage. Sense heart space, heart center. Notice your throat center, right shoulder, right upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, top of the hand, palm of the hand. Sense your whole right hand. Bring awareness back to throat center. Notice your left shoulder, left upper arm, elbow, forearm, wrist, top of the hand, palm of the hand. Sense your whole left hand. Bring awareness back to throat center. Feel your neck, back of the head, crown of the head. Feel the head. Become aware of your eyes. Feel your eyes as color, as radiant wisdom. Feel your eyes. Bring awareness to nose. Notice the breath passing through the nostrils. Right nostril, left nostril, both nostrils together. Feel your nose. Shift to your ears. Witness your ears hearing, receiving sound. Right ear, left ear, both ears together. Feel your ears. Notice your jaw. Sense taste in your mouth. Feel all of the parts of your mouth together as a whole. Become aware of the right side of the body. Now feel the left side of the body. Feel back body. Side of the body facing the ground. Back body. And now feel front body. Side of the body facing the sky. Front body. And now feel right arm and left leg. Right arm and leg together. Now feel left arm and right leg. Left arm and right leg together. Feel whole body now. All parts, all together as a whole. Feel your whole body. Now bring awareness back to breath. Your natural breath as it flows through you. Notice the inhale, feel the exhale. As you inhale, a wave of excitement flows up through your body. As you exhale, any resentment flows out. Inhale excitement, exhale resentment. Inhale up, exhale down. Now, remember a time when you felt happy and excited. Allow yourself to completely open up to the feeling of excitement and happiness in your body, in your whole being. And now, feel sadness. Completely and fully allow yourself to feel disappointment and sadness. Now, feel excited and happy again. Excitement flying throughout your arms, legs, and torso. Happiness filling your lungs, heart, and every cell of your body. Notice where in your body you are aware of feeling excited and happy. And now feel sadness again. You can choose. You are in charge. You wake up on top of a hill. The morning is chilly. You can see the branches and leaves of an oak tree above you. The sleeping bag is keeping your body warm. The tip of your nose is cold. You feel the fresh air entering your nostrils and filling the lungs. The sun is rising. The world is waking up. You look around and notice that the other traveler has already left. You feel disappointed. It was nice to have company. You roll over to one side. You can smell the earth. Your hands are touching the soil. You lean into your hands and gently push yourself up to a seated position. You take a big inhale and reach your arms up towards the sky. It's a beautiful morning. In front of you, you see a folded piece of paper stuck under a rock. You move the rock and pick up the note. It says, "Safe travels, my friend, until we meet again." You smile. You feel happy now. It's time to move on. You get up on your feet. You're standing tall. You look out over the landscape. The mountains are closer. It's hard to tell which way to go. You decide to climb the tree for a better view. It's an old tree with many limbs. Your arms are strong. Your legs are pushing. Slowly, you move higher up through the branches. The air feels different up here. Lighter. Soon your head reaches above the top branches of the tree. The view is spectacular. You feel excited. There's a big bird resting in a nest. You look at each other. Carefully, the bird reaches out a wing and invites you up. You accept. With calm confidence, the bird stands up, spreads the wings, leans out, and allows the upward wind to carry both of you. Soon you are soaring through the sky. It's amazing. You look down on the ground underneath you. You see sand dunes, trees, lakes, rivers. The sun keeps you warm. The bird is flying higher and higher. The air is getting colder. You see the mountains. They are capped with snow. The bird is circling, searching. It makes a decision. Gracefully, the bird lands on a large flat area close to the peak. You slide off its back and your feet touch the ground again. It feels different up here. You take another look at the world around you. You feel excited and a little tired. It's been a long, fun, and eventful day. You crawl in under a wing. There, on top of the mountain, the feathers protect you from wind and snow. You can rest. You are content. Now, remember your heart's longing. The positive statement you set at the beginning of practice. Repeat it 3 times to yourself as though it's already happening. Let this truth fill every cell of your body. Notice all the space around you. Sense the space within you. Feel the sense of calm confidence, whole and complete. Notice that part of you that it is the witness, the one who has observed your body, breath, and journey. And now begin to notice thoughts and feelings flowing through your awareness again. Notice your breath. Feel its rhythm and pace. Invite your breath to deepen now. Feel yourself reawakening. Become aware of your body, your physical body resting on the earth. Before moving, just sense your hands. Now, begin to wiggle your fingers. Notice your feet. Wiggle your toes. Gently rock your head from side to side, a slow awakening. Take a deep breath into your belly and slowly roll to your left hand side. Press your hands into the floor and come up to a comfortable seated position. Lengthen your spine. Breath in and let it go. Bring your hands up in Anjali Mudra. holding your own heart in between your hands with love and compassion. Gently bow your head in gratitude for this practice, thousands of years old. Thank you, inner guide, your past, present, and future teachers, and all the people here today that are joining you on this journey. Allow the eyes to slowly open. Raise your gaze. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me today again. I love being there with you guys.
Thank you so much, Helena, for leading us in this practice. We thank Yonkers Public Library. We thank each and every one of you who are joining us today, along with Westchester County Legislator Ruth Walter for helping to fund wellness programs.